As parents, we have such a hard time accepting who our children are. We don't realize that we enter this parenting journey with such a high level of egoic narcissism. You know, we think we're entering this journey to raise the child's spirit. But once we enter, and if we're really honest, we'll see that we really enter it so that we feel better about ourselves. So we feel good about ourselves, that we can meet some unmet need, fulfill some unmet fantasy of ourselves. So when the parent, for example, the other day, this father came to me because his son is not the prototypical masculine, sporty boy. And the father was afraid that he was too effeminate, too weak. And of course, the father was going by stereotypes. But what was really being triggered within the father was his own sense of emasculation, of lack, of weakness. And that boy, that son, was touching upon that. Now, the father was just lucky that in his own life, he pushed through his weakness, pushed through his femininity, and reached to the other side of masculinity. So he felt like he had conquered his weakness. But to watch his son be in that state which he perceives as weakness, the son is absolutely fine, divine. But because the father is being triggered from his own past, it's unbearable for him to watch his son because he's projecting that his son is going to face criticism and ridicule and won't be accepted as a man in the norm of society. So the father's constantly putting the son down. So who's doing the greater damage right here? Not society, not culture, but the father, out of love, is actually creating the problem by not accepting who the child is in their inherent being.